Well, it's time to review these Blu-rays. I better be quick about it. Sorry, was that too fast for you? Okay, I'll slow it down for you guys. I'll slow it down.
Hey kids, it's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of Arrow Season 3 and The Flash Season 1. I want to thank Warner Home Video for sending me out these to review for you guys. These are out right now. Make sure to buy them. Link is in the description. Let's talk about Arrow Season 3. Now, I love Arrow. I've been watching the show at the beginning. Let's talk about Season 3. It isn't the strongest season. I will admit this. They use Ra's al Ghul, which definitely Batman villain. That Arrow has had a problem of using a lot of Batman villains as their main villains. But I still liked him a lot. I just didn't think compared to Deathstroke or even Malcolm Merlyn, which it's great to see Malcolm back. Wasn't as strong. I mean, he was cool, but like I said, it wasn't as strong overall villain like how Slade Wilson was. But I did like a lot about the season. I liked, we got to see more of Roy as Arsenal. We got to see, I love Brandon Routh as Ray Palmer. We saw a little bit of Iron Man Adam, but I was really happy to see Adam, and also the team up with the Flash was so great. I love the team up episodes, especially on Arrow was really great. But yeah, so like I said, it wasn't the strongest season, but I still enjoyed it, and the way it ended makes me really excited for season 4. Now, let's talk about the special features. Well, first off, on Blu-ray, looks beautiful on Blu-ray. Sound is great. The show is definitely made for HD. Get the digital HD so you can watch it on Flixster or whatnot. Same with The Flash. Now, the special features, you get a bunch of deleted scenes on all 4 discs. A lot of little, scenes here and there. Just little stuff that, I can understand why they cut. Nothing too memorable that I can remember. But, let's talk about the man beneath the suit, Adam's first fight. It's a 7-minute feature talking about Brandon Routh joining the team as Ray Palmer, Team Arrow. So I really, like I said, loved him in the show. I can't wait to see him in Legends of Tomorrow. It's going to be really awesome, and he's actually a catalyst for season 4, his quote-unquote death. Spoiler alert. Well, it's not really spoiler at all, but whatever. That Star City, if you watch the trailer for season 4, it even says right there. So I really like his dynamic on the show. He was very fun, and Brandon Routh was great. Now the next feature was Nanda Parbat, constructing the villain's lair. It's about a 22-minute feature talking about the set, how there was influence, from the original one, from the comic, where it's less snowy. It was more like kind of like desert, cave, Middle Eastern. So in the special effects of adding more, making like only a dozen people look like hundreds of men from the League of Shadows. So I thought that was really cool, and have the cast talk about the sets, and really cool. I always like hearing that kind of stuff. But one of my favorite features is definitely Second Skin's creating the uniforms of Arrow. It's about 17-minute feature. It talks about how all the costumes they designed, the subtle changes they made to Arrow's costume, designing Arsenal's costume, Black Arrow's costume. I mean, Black Canary, not Black Arrow. But yeah, definitely, really cool having, talking about Adam's costume. And, I really like it when they talk about costumes on the show, especially like, I'm a cosplayer myself, so I love hearing about that stuff, designing the costumes, how the cast feel about the costumes and everything. And then there's about a 4-minute gag reel with a show like Arrow that's not as, known for being more lighthearted and funny. It's really nice to see, the cast, more lighthearted and, messing up, and I found a lot of great stuff on there. So, and then Arrow Comic-Con 2014. Now this was great because unlike the one that's on The Flash and the Gotham Blu-ray, which is the one that would talk, was all the DC television, this one was the strictly Arrow panel at Comic-Con 2014. So it was really great for people who even were at Comic-Con or missed it. For people like me who were there but missed it, it's great to, get to see that full panel and, have the cast and crew there talking. It was really great. So it was really funny, and you get to even see Stephen Amell recite the Arrow's opening. It was so great. So I really like that a lot. So yeah, a lot of good special features. A good deal. Like I say, if you're a fan of the more serious, kind of more Batman-y tone of Arrow, definitely pick this up. It's for less than $40. You can get this right now on Amazon and the Warner Brothers shop, so link is in the description. Now let's talk about The Flash. The Flash is definitely one of my favorite shows on TV right now. I absolutely love this show. I love Arrow. This started the whole DC television universe, but The Flash is definitely more like I look forward to every episode. The season started out great, and it just got better and better. Oh my god. Everything from the Trickster, the Gorilla Grodd, oh man, there's just, it made me like laugh, it made me cry, and it was just, I absolutely love this show. It's definitely one of my favorite shows on TV right now. I cannot wait for season 2. Grant Gustin, everyone in the cast is just so great. I love Cisco. I love this show so freaking much. Oh my god, it is so great. It's really what I wanted in DC television superhero show. It's like, it's even better than like Smallville and all those, like Lois and Clark and all those classic DC shows. So I really love it a lot. So let's talk about it. Once again, get a bunch of deleted scenes throughout the disc, little things here and there, but they're on all 4 discs. Both of these are 4 disc Blu-rays, by the way. So get some deleted scenes. One of my favorite special features on The Flash is behind the story, The Trickster Returns. It's a about 9-minute feature with Mark Hamill returning as the Trickster from the original Flash 90s TV show. So it talks about him, coming in, and talks about returning to the character and how they had so many Easter eggs to the original Flash TV show. So absolutely love that. If you're a huge fan of Mark Hamill, you definitely it's so awesome to watch that. Then a nice 30-minute feature is The Flash, or The Fastest Man Alive. It's a look about how they developed the show, how they got Grant Gustin, talking about how he originally wasn't, what they thought of Barry Allen, but he totally now owns the character. He's so great, and he has the acting chops. We even have Jeff Johns talk about working on the show and what they want to do for season 2. And so it's just really great, developing the show and how they, with the cast and crew is so great. And then a really cool feature is creating the blur, the FX of The Flash. It's about a 30-minute feature. And this has some really awesome special effects, especially on a TV budget. They do some really awesome things, from creating Gorilla Grodd, to the slow-mo effects for The Flash and his lightning bolts and the fight scenes. So really amazing special effects. I'm really, they do a good mix of CGI and practical effects. So I'm really happy with that. And then about a 5-minute feature is the screen test, the chemistry of Grant and Emily. Talks about Emily, who plays Felicity, and Grant, who plays Barry, how their chemistry was so great, when he first came on Arrow, and then, how they've had a few episodes together crossing over with The Flash and Arrow. So it was really great. They, I wouldn't mind seeing them get together even more so than Oliver and Felicity, but, I know all Felicity is awesome, but, I wouldn't mind Avi or Felicity, whatever. So I'm all for that. And then just like the Gotham special feature, you get the DC Comics night at Comic-Con 2014. It's the one that's shared with Arrow, The Flash, Gotham, and Constantine. So really cool. It's the same one that's on the Blu-ray for Gotham. So if you missed out on that, it's really great. And then of course a gag reel. The guy, so much bleeping, but really hilarious. Oh, I love the gag reels on this. So a Flash you can get for less than $40 right now on the Blu-ray at Amazon or the Warner Bros. Shop. Link is in the description. Like I said, if you want more of the lighthearted, more fun superhero shows, like a Superman to go with this Batman show as Arrow, then definitely pick up The Flash. I definitely love both shows. I recommend both, but if like if I can only get one, I definitely go with the Flash. So thank you to Warner Home Video for sending me out this to review. You can buy these right now, links in the description. And for more, check out my website at SeanLooksLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. I'm Sean Long, may live long and love life. If you aren't watching the Arrow or the Flash, then you have failed this city. Wait a second, I'm using a lightsaber as an arrow? Nothing makes sense! When you step out that door, you're an Avenger. Oh! Finally! I'm an Avenger! Spider-Man in the MCU? Nothing makes sense!